Good morning, dear students. Good morning, all of you. How are you all? Fine. Okay, so this is a video of class 9, and in this video, we are going to discuss about the mixer and the pure substance. As you can see, that mixer, if I am going to talk about, then there are various types of mixer: homogeneous mixer and heterogeneous mixer. Okay, and the pure substance is actually a substance which is actually made up of one type of the substance, one type of elements or compounds would be there. So in the definition you can see that pure substance, it is written pure substance is a substance which actually consists of a single type of only element or compound. Compound can also be called as a pure substance. If I am talking about the example of water, you know that water actually contains two different atoms, that one is hydrogen and oxygen, but their ratio, their percentage is actually fixed, and they actually combine by fixed mass, and that one is 1:8. Sugar also you can see, there is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and that one is actually the molecular mass is actually present over there, that one is in the fixed quantity. Common salt, NaCl, Na and Cl it will be there. So everywhere you are seeing that it is actually made up of single type of substance, single type of elements. If I am going to talk about the common salt, never we will find out that common salt is made up of Na and different elements, NaK. It is actually made up of every time NaCl. So that one is a pure substance which cannot break down in any of the dissimilar atoms. Dissimilar atoms means Na and Cl would be there. Okay, not other element, not two metals you can form together to form a pure substance. Iron, if you will break the iron, then you will get only the constituents particles of iron. Okay, and that one can be called as a atom. Okay, and here you can see the mixer is actually mixer is a substance which consists of two or more pure substances: seawater, mineral, soil, air. This one is the example of the mixer. Okay, as you can see, the differences are there. The differences between pure substance and mixer, here the very first differences we will focus, and this one is pure substance consists of a single type of substance, as we have done this one in the definition also. But mixer is actually that consists of two or more pure substance. But if I will take the example of air is actually a mixer of, there are various types of particles are there in the mixer. Nitrogen is also there. Nitrogen is, earlier we have discussed that N2 is there, that means that it is a pure substance. So nitrogen is a pure substance. But if I am talking about the mixer, then mixer can be the mix of various elements, various compounds. That means the N2 would also be there, hydrogen would also be there. So that one in the combination nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen together, it can make the air. But here we will talk about the nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. But this can called as a mixer because you know with that amount some water vapor is also there, some dust particles are also there, some pollutant are also there. So that actually makes it a mixer. Okay, now second one, you can see that pure substance cannot separate it into other substance by physical method. Yes, the pure substance cannot break down into the physical by the physical method. Take an example of water. If you heat that water, boiling of water is a physical process you are doing. So if you will heat that, the water will change its form, but its formula will never change. Suppose H2O is in the gas liquid state, and when you are going to change some physical factor, means if you are heating that one, then H2O liquid will change into H2O gas. H2O cannot break down into hydrogen and oxygen, cannot break down separately. So that one is, we are saying that it cannot separate by the physical method. Okay, yes, there are some of the methods by which you can break down the constituent of water into hydrogen and oxygen. That one is by the chemical method, and that we know this comes in the chemical method. Yes, pure substance can be broken into the essential constituents, that is hydrogen and oxygen, by the chemical changes, by the chemical method but not by the physical methods. Okay now, here you can see that mixture can be separated into its component by physical method. Yes, take an example of sand plus water. What you will see, sand plus water, just apply the method of filtration. What you will see, after some times, if you will allow this for settle down, you have 1 cup of water, you have added some amount of sand into that one. Earlier it is actually moving randomly, but allow it for settle down at the bottom of that surfaces. You know, this one is the sedimentation process. So I will take one of the filter paper in the separate beaker, filter paper is there, and I will actually allow that a process, that one is decantation, and by the decantation all the liquid will go at the bottom surface and the sand will be collected at the filter paper. So this one is a method, and this one is the physical method. By the touching filter, means with the help of a filter paper, this one is physically contact, and that we can say that mixture is actually separated into its component, that can be by the physical method. So here you can see the next one, pure substance has its own definite properties. Yes, pure substance has its own definite properties. We know that water is a pure substance and water is having the fixed definite property. What the boiling point is 100 degrees C, never it will change. Okay now, so this one, but mixer, you know, as it is a mixture of various substances, so that do not have the fixed properties. Okay, next one, pure substances and mixer. You can say here the types of mixer. There are various types of mixer. Mixer are of 2 types. First one, homogeneous mixer, and second one is heterogeneous mixer. Here you can see the homogeneous mixer. Homogeneous, homo plus geneous. I can write this one as homo plus geneous. Means homo means same and geneous means throughout. So that means same we can also write, and we can also write uniform. Okay now, uniform composition. That means how can we actually discuss this one? Homogeneous mixer is a mixer which has a uniform composition. Means if I have taken one glass and if I will add some amount of salt into that one, what will you see? After some times you will see, if you stir this one with the help of a glass rod, you will see that salt particles will actually disappear in the interparticle spaces of the water, and hence we can say that it is uniformly mixed into that one. So we can say that one is a uniform composition everywhere. The particles of the mixture are not visible by the naked eyes. We cannot see. If I will take a mixture of water plus salt, we cannot see that the particles is visible. With our naked eyes we cannot see. The particles cannot be separated by the filtration also. That cannot be separated. Okay now, because the minute particles is there, very less particles are there, and they can pass through that open pores of that filter paper. The mixture is stable. Yes, they will not, if you will allow it for settle down, it will not settle down at all. The path of a beam of light is not visible in the mixer. Yes, if you will apply the torch light, if you will allow the torch light to pass through this one, you will not see the path of light. It will actually scattered. Okay, the path of a beam light is not visible. Okay now, so here the example is given mixture of sugar in water, mixture of salt in water, mixture of copper sulfate in water. Okay, so these all are example of homogeneous mixture. Now then, the heterogeneous mixture. It is a mixture which has a non-uniform composition. Suppose I have discussed earlier also one of the example, that one is sand plus water. Yes, the particles are visible by the naked eyes. You know, sand is having slightly bigger size, and that can be seen with our naked eye. The particles can be separated by filtration. Yes, the pore size of the sand is slightly bigger as compared to the salt, so that can be collected at the filter paper, and we can say yes, particles can be separated by filtration. The mixture is unstable. If I will allow it for settle down, it will settle down after some times. So we can say that it is unstable. The path of a light can be visible, can scatter. Okay now, so that one is the reason. And mixture of salt and sand, mixture of salt and sand with water, that one would be the example of this one. So this one is the we have discussed about all the homogeneous mixture and the heterogeneous mixture. Okay, so thank you.